Hello world, hello world. Welcome to another episode number 20 of the CMR Podcast Network. One more episode and we could literally say the rule of the 21. You know, life is about being consistent on anything that you do and not giving up. It's not over till we win. What we start, we finish. Yesterday's episode, we were talking about why emotions destroy everything. Today, we're going to be talking about something simple, but I feel like this thing is the most important skill set or whatever you want to call it when it comes to being successful in life and in business. Today, episode number 20, are you really grateful? It's a question. You got me? I want you to reflect on that question and literally write the question down and literally reflect on it, meditate on it. You know, read the question out loud to yourself 20, 100 times, 1,000 times. You know, as many times as you need to in order to understand the message. Because I feel as a person that, you know, walks it like he talks it, you know, I feel like gratitude, an attitude of gratitude to me is number one. It's the number one thing if you want to be successful. So today, episode number 20, are you really grateful? That's the question, right? So welcome to the CMR Podcast Network. Today's episode is about gratitude, a key attribute for success and personal growth. We'll discuss what it means to be truly grateful and how it impacts our lives and in business. Vanessa, I want to start with you. Vanessa from Lucy Sombra.
Claro.
We're going to talk for 20 minutes, right?
Okay.
You know, I want you to define what gratitude means to you.
Okay. Para mí la gratitud es una palabra que tiene mucho poder. Porque una persona que no es agradecida primeramente con ellos mismos y con Dios, primeramente con Dios y con ellos mismos, no tiene ningún poder en este mundo, se puede decir. Yo para mí la gratitud es algo, es como un pilar para mí, porque cuando tú eres una persona agradecida, es algo que tú agradeces la vida, agradeces respirar, agradeces toda la persona que tienes alrededor, agradeces todo, se puede decir. Y para mí la gratitud es, se puede decir todo.
See, to me, gratitude is not just simply saying thank you. It's just not words. A lot of you guys think that just by you saying thank you, it's a sign of gratitude, like that you're grateful.
Con las palabras nada más.
Words to me mean nothing. Your actions determine your gratitude, your attitude of gratitude. Can you tell the world on scenarios or occasions that you've been ungrateful?
Precisamente yo puedo decir que he sido agradecida dime la pregunta de nuevo, por favor.
Have you ever been ungrateful?
Sí.
Can you give me an example when you've been ungrateful?
Yo no he sido mal agradecida en diferentes escenarios. Primeramente, no he sido agradecida con Dios. ¿Por qué? Porque anteriormente yo culpaba mucho, las cosas que me pasaban no me hacía responsable a mí misma y siempre decía, oh Dios mío, ¿por qué me pasa esto? ¿Por qué esto? Pero a través del tiempo me fui dando cuenta que lo que me pasaba era mi propia culpa. Todo lo que me pasa es mi culpa. Entonces aprendí a reconocer eso. También a la persona a mi alrededor. Precisamente a mi madre que no me crió, siempre me sentía de esa forma, pero también aprendí que en realidad si Dios lo permitió así es una lección que me quería enseñar. Pero han sido muchas cosas en mi vida que sí me he sentido mal agradecida, se puede decir. Pero sí me concienticé, me hablé y dije, no, yo no puedo ser una persona así y pensar como pienso porque eso a Dios no le agrade. Y a mí también, si yo pienso en ser cada día mal agradecida, también eso lo que yo doy es lo que voy a recibir. No sé si me entienden.
Okay. You see, guys, this book here, The Secret, by Rhonda Byrne. I want you to read this book if you want to. If not, don't not read it. Also, watch the movie, The Secret. But I'm going to read something about being grateful. Page 77. As soon as you start to feel different about what you already have, you will start to attract more of the good things, more of the things you can be grateful for. You could look around and say, well, I don't have the car I want. I don't have the house I want. I don't have the spouse I want. I don't have the health I want. Wow, back up, back up. Those are all the things you don't want. Focus on what you already have that you're grateful for. And it might be that you have the eyes to read this. It might be the clothes that you have. Yes, you might prefer something else, and you might get something else pretty soon if you start feeling grateful for what you have. Many people who order their lives rightly in all other ways are kept in poverty by their lack of gratitude. Listen to this again, this quote. Many people who order their lives rightly in all other ways are kept in poverty by their lack of gratitude. Most of you guys are kept in poverty because of your lack of gratitude. Most of you guys are not grateful. And understand, just saying thank you, that doesn't mean anything. You need alignment between your thoughts, that's necessary, your words, that's possible, and the impossible is your actions. Let me keep reading. It is impossible to bring more into your life if you're feeling ungrateful about what you have. Let me read that again. It is impossible to bring more into your life if you're feeling ungrateful about what you have. Why? Because the thoughts and feelings you emit as you feel ungrateful are all negative emotions. Yesterday we were talking about emotions destroy everything. Watch yesterday's episode so you can understand how your emotions, believe it or not, are making 90% of your decision making. Most of you guys make decisions based on emotions. 90%. At every 100 decisions you make, literally 90 of them are based on your emotions. Oh, I'm mad at him. He told me the truth. Oh, who does he think he is? Let me keep reading. Why? Because the thoughts and feelings you emit as you feel ungrateful are all negative emotions. Whether it's jealousy, resentment, dissatisfaction. See, even if I don't know how to read, I'll read it. I don't give a fuck. Yesterday I said I was not going to curse. Yes, I'm going to keep cursing. Or feelings of not enough. Those feelings cannot bring you what you want. You know why I'm going to keep cursing? I'm going to tell you guys why. The environment shapes you, believe it or not, shapes your reality. It don't matter how positive you are. The people you have around could either make you or break you. Understand that. So I'm going to give you perspective. I like practicing OQP, only quality people. But understand, when you come from environments where 99.99999% of the people are literally low vibration, they're not quality, there's a lot of gossip, there's a lot of, jealousy around, there's a lot of envy, there's a lot of resentment, there's a lot of ungrateful motherfuckers, right? Even people around me. Yeah, people around me, including her and some of the other people, which I'm approving. You got me? And you guys are going to be able to speak on the camera, right? Because the thing is, there's not a coincidence that there's certain people that they're always winning and dominating in life. And then there's people that no matter what the fuck they touch, they're always fucking lose. And how you do one thing is how you do everything. And everything starts with your attitude of gratitude. They can only return to you more of what you do not want. Those negative emotions are blocking your own coming to you. If you want a new car, but you're not grateful for the car you have, that will be the dominant frequency you're sending out. Be grateful for what you have now. As you begin to think about all the things in your life you're grateful for, you'll be amazed at the never-ending thoughts that come back to you or more things to be grateful for. You have to take a star, and then the law of attraction will receive those grateful thoughts and give you more just like them. You will have locked into the frequency of gratitude, and all good things will be yours. This quote, the daily practice of gratitude is one of the conduits by which your wealth will come to you. Meaning, if you practice gratitude every single day, wealth is going to come to you. You don't have to go after it. Stop chasing money. Chase problems and find solutions to those problems. That's what I do for a fucking living. You want to know what's the number one problem in this world, apart from motherfuckers not being grateful, thankful? It's your mindset. Because what separates the best from the rest is the mindset. But understand, your mindset is your software. If you don't update your software, and if you don't understand your emotions, you don't understand your 5 pillars, your connection with God spiritually, your connection with yourself, know thyself. If you don't work on your mindset, your mental, right? You got to, because everybody's mindset is different. How I basically update my mindset is different from how she's supposed to update her mindset. I'm ahead of the game. Income and personal development go hand in hand. Most people are trained to be workers, not thinkers. Most people do not even use 2% of their brain. You can't compare a person that's been working hard on themselves and a person that has been working, now on them. The daily practice of gratitude is one of the conduits by which your wealth will come to you. Remember that. Okay. I think everybody goes through tough times. I think everybody goes through times when they say things aren't working, right? Or things are going bad. Once when there were some things going on in my family, I found a rock and I just sat holding it. I took this rock, I stuck it in my pocket and I said, every time I touch this rock, I'm going to think of something that I'm grateful for. So every morning when I get up in the morning, I pick it up off the dresser, I put it in my pocket, and I go through the things that I'm grateful for. At night, what do? I empty my pocket, and there is it again. I've had some amazing experiences with this idea. A guy from South Africa saw me drop it. He asked, "What is that?" I explained it to him, and he started calling it a gratitude rock. 2 weeks later, I got an email. I got an email from him in South Africa, and he said, "My son is dying from a rare disease. It's a type of hepatitis." I don't know if that's how you say that word. "Will you send me 3 gratitude rocks?" They were just ordinary rocks I found off the street. So I said, "Sure." I had to make sure that the rocks were very special. So I went out to the stream, picked out the right rocks, and sent them off to him. 4 or 5 months later, I got an email from him. He said, "My son's better. He's doing terrific." And he said, "But you need to know something. We've sold over 1,000 rocks at $10 a piece as gratitude rocks. And we've raised all this money for charity. Thank you very much." So it's very important to have an attitude of gratitude. Let me read this last thing. Anything with Albert Einstein, I love it. One of the greatest scientists that ever lived. One of my favorite quotes is not even in this book, but be a loner. It gives you time to wonder, to seek more truths, and to get to know yourself. The great scientist Albert Einstein revolutionized the way we view time, space, and gravity. From his poor background and poor beginning, you would have thought it's impossible for him to achieve all that he did. Einstein knew a great deal of the secret, and he said, "Thank you," hundreds of times each day. He thanked all the great scientists who had preceded him for their contributions, which had enabled him to learn and achieve even more in his work, and eventually become one of the greatest scientists who ever has lived. One of the most powerful uses of gratitude can be incorporated in the creative process to turbocharge what you want. Again, to turbocharge what you want. It's going to help you. An attitude of gratitude. What are you grateful for? Are you really grateful? Ask yourself that question. Reflect on that question. As Bob Proctor, rest in peace, Bob Proctor. Anything with Bob Proctor, the paradigm shift. Go on YouTube and and put Bob Proctor, the paradigm shift. Rest in peace, Bob Proctor. As Bob Proctor advised in the first step of the creative process, start by writing down what you want. Begin each sentence with, "I'm so happy and grateful now that," and you will fill in the rest. When you give thanks as though you already have received what you want, you're emitting a powerful signal to the universe. That signal is saying that you have it already because you're feeling gratitude for it now. Each morning before you get out of bed, make it a habit to feel the feeling of gratitude in advance for the great day ahead, as thought of is done. This book, The Secret. Making a long story short, you see, I'm here investing my time, because I'm not going to say I'm wasting my time. You know, I'm not going to say trying, but I'm going to use the word trying. Because the one thing about me, I can only change my mindset. I cannot change other people's mindset. I can only lead by example. As a leader, which I'm going to read it as many times as we need to, I'm in a mission as a leader to create leaders that create leaders, right? A person who leads others, one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Leaders become great not because of their power, but because their ability to empower others. If you guys haven't watched the video, willing to share my blessings with others, watch it. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality and cutting the way for the rest of the group to follow. Someone whose actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more. I serve as a coach in this stage of my life. I inspire others to dreams. I motivate them to achieve them. I'm also a person who helps build people's character and potential through belief and encouragement. And I'm also someone who touches your life forever, right? Because the truth is literally going to set you free, but it's going to make you miserable in the process, right? One thing about me also is that I work smart, not hard. So as a leader that leads by example, right? Teamwork makes the dream work, right? If you want to go fast, you could go alone.
Claro.
Or if I want to go fast, I could go alone. But if we want to go far, we could go together. Teamwork makes the dream work. Team, an amazing group of talented people who work together to attain incredible, awesome results. Amazing group of talented people. But I've noticed something. What separates the best from the rest is mindset. Talent to me doesn't mean shit. Because if your work ethic is not there, your mindset is not there, you got me? Your attitude of gratitude is not there. Your positive mental attitude is not there. Your health is not there. The way you perceive and look at the world is not there. I can't help people, if it makes sense, right?
Sí, claro.
I'm also helping people. It's not that, you know, I'm trying to tell people to work less. Look at this book, The 4-Hour Work Week. If you guys could switch the camera too. The 4-Hour Work Week. The 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss is a book that pretty much breaks down. You don't gotta work like everybody else 40 hours a week to literally have exponential growth in your life. I barely work. I work harder on myself. You work harder on a job. We're different. A job is a job, a just over broke. If you work hard on yourself, you make a fortune. If you work hard on a job, you make a living. Most of you guys, I don't blame you guys why you guys don't, your mindset is not right. Because you don't take the time to update it. You don't take the time to update your software like a computer, an iPad, like a phone, if it makes sense. But if you take the time to educate yourself, personal develop yourself, self-improve yourself, just like this book, The 4-Hour Work Week, you could literally work 4 hours a week. You don't gotta work 8 hours in a day, 40 hours in a week. And I'm not encouraging also people to, you know, not putting in the work, because you do gotta work. Because what you lack in skills, you gotta make it up in numbers. At first, you gotta put your hours in your craft, in your skills, in your mindset, in your skill set, in your habits. Because your habits determine your future. A lot of you guys have bad habits. Like a habit is gossiping is a fucking habit. Being envious is a fucking habit. Oh, Carlo, that's an emotion. It's a fucking habit too. So, I'm also helping people escape the 9 to 5, live anywhere they want to live, and join the new rich. Just by me bringing you perspective on how to look at life and design your life in a different point of view. You're supposed to be grateful even to even have a person that could inspire you and motivate you. Don't use me as an inspiration, as a motivation. I'm not here chasing people either. My people, I either attract them, but I don't chase people. Anybody around me is because they want to be around, but also because I let them be around. I just don't let just anybody around me. I'm an asset. I'm not a liability. I know what I bring to the table. And for life, I'm going to be saying that. There's another book recommendation that I want to recommend. How to become the most valuable person. How to become the most valuable person. See, that's me. Anybody I come around with that gets to talk to me, interact with me, I'll make sure I leave them better than how I found them. Lo dejo con huellas. Another book to give you guys a message of what I do. How to be a capitalist without any capital. Most people think and say that they need money to start a business. You don't need no fucking money to start a business. See, I don't need no money to start a business. But if you want to start a business with me, you do need money. Unless I don't want to charge you. But I've learned something in life. He who pays attention. Most of you guys are ungrateful motherfuckers. Yeah, motherfuckers. Scaring you guys away. My target audience are going to love me how I am. I'm not in the people-pleasing business. I'm not a $100 bill for people to like me or to listen to me. Put negative comments in this podcast. My network is my net worth. I'm all about quality, not quantity. Who cares what people say about me? I don't give a fuck. I genuinely do not care. See, I'm an actor. I'm here laughing. Normal. Oh, this guy here, he does a video about emotions. He can't even control his emotions. Nah, motherfuckers. The thing is, as a Gemini, as an individual that do not kiss nobody's ass, started with my mother, father, siblings, friends, everybody. I'm all about quality. I value a long time. That's why, low-key, I'm smarter, humbly speaking, than 99.9% of the motherfuckers in this world. Yes, I said that. And I'm going to tell you how I know that. I leverage other people's experience. I leverage other people's... You see, everybody's a fucking genius. I'm a master because I'm a grateful individual. I understand one thing that most of you guys do not know. There's a sixth sense called infinite intelligence. Book recommendation, Think and Grow Rich. The sixth sense, infinite intelligence, that's why I say I'm the master of common sense. One title I will never let anybody take from me is ability to connect the dots. And one thing about me, I can't read your mind. Your words to me mean shit, but I could see what you do. Right? But I could read body language. I could read the rooms. I could go into a room and read all the energy. Google what's a crystal child. Google that. Crystal child. So you can understand what's a crystal child. I'm that. That's why I'm able to see as a leader, when I'm here leading a group of people, I know the rotten apple right away. I could spot out the garbage. Who doesn't belong there? I was born for this. You don't got to tell me that. I know that. I believe in myself 1,000,000,000%. That's why I'm in the level I'm in. You understand? Because I understood at a young age that as long as I connect with God, connect with myself, and then give the best version of me to the world, the best version of me is a chameleon. Around negative people, I can't be positive. If I'm around a shark, a lion, I literally got to act like a lion. If I'm around an eagle, I got to act like an eagle. I got to fly like an eagle. An eagle is not really going to wait for me. So if you want to swim with sharks, if you really want to be a high achiever, you got to change your mindset. What separates the best from the rest is mindset. And I'm going to play a little clip right now before I tell also people something else that I do. Let me play this little clip Because, you know, to be around me, I don't surround myself around average people. So it's very important for people to understand that now this thing doesn't even want to open. See, that's why you got to have a backup. You got to have a backup for everything. One doesn't open, you got the other.
Told you 3 times already today.
Why are you so tough on people?
Well, I don't know if that's fair that I'm really tough on people. We create a standard for how we want to do things. And everybody's got to buy into that standard, or you really can't have any team chemistry. You know, mediocre people don't like high achievers, and high achievers don't like mediocre people. Told you 3 times already today.
Why are you so tough on people?
Well, I don't know if that's fair that I'm really tough on people. We create a standard for how we want to do things. And everybody's got to buy into that standard, or you really can't have any team chemistry. You know, mediocre people don't like high achievers, and high achievers don't like mediocre people. Told you 3 times already.
High achiever people like myself do not like mediocre people around. And misery loves company. I only accept high achievers around me, the best of the best. And one thing about me, I can spot out talent from a mile away. But understand, talent to me means shit. 97% is mindset. 1% talent, 1% hard work, and what's the other 1%? I'm gonna leave it for you as a homework. I'm gonna play another video. But before I play another video, let me see if it opens from here. Doesn't open, I'm gonna have to open it from here. I don't know why that I'm influencer. Here in the CMR Podcast Network, right? I'm the star. That's why you see me speak in my podcast. This is my podcast. Unless I bring somebody to interview them, it's something else. I never said this is me interviewing you. I'm creating content for myself, and anybody that I'm helping also with their podcast, I'm also letting you go back and forth with me. But at the end of the day, the people that are gonna sit here are part of my network that I'm helping, you know, become an influencer, right? Building your personal brand in the age of social media. We're in the age of social media. So if you don't have a personal brand, you're nobody, right? So since that's my number one focus right now, my number one priority, I'm the type as a businessman, entrepreneur, CEO, visionary, CVO, Chief Vision Officer. My goal is to literally plant the seed, water that seed, right? Invest into all those resources, and right? Lead the way, right? As a leader, my goal is to create other leaders that create other leaders. So in the process, the journey that I'm here working on my personal brand, I'd rather work on my personal brand with other people that are also share the same value, if it makes sense, that understands that the world's changing by the second. But I want these people to be fucking grateful, thankful, and not just by words, by actions. I'm here helping people with the blueprint to manage and monetize their influence as a content creator. I've been able to have a blueprint, a formula that I named the Wealth Map, MAP, Massive Action Plan, which we're gonna do an event, monthly event every month, last Sunday of every month. The Wealth Map Summit, Massive Action Plan. I have a few steps that you could leverage my experience. How do we get rich? How can I help you get rich? How can you become wealthy? Simple, get yourself a mentor, a coach. That's the first step, because you could leverage that person's experience. The minute you see a person that has what you want, it could be the car, because all you guys are materialistic motherfuckers, right? Which I don't want to attract materialistic motherfuckers. If you were doing this for the money, get the fuck out of my life. Impact over income. Income comes last in the list, because if you win the fucking lottery, you're going to lose it. When a man with experience meets a woman or a man with money, I'm going to keep their motherfucking money. And I'm saying this shit on video, right? Because my mentorship is not free. There's nothing free in this fucking world. Willing to share my blessings with others, yes. If I help enough people get what they want, eventually I'm gonna get what I want, if it makes sense. But it's be, do, have. First is the person I became. Now I'm taking myself to the next level. I'm gonna become a public speaker. I'm not gonna basically wait for somebody else to put me on their stage. Notice I say bad words. I'm me. I don't wanna go and speak on a stage and somebody be like, oh, you gotta watch your mouth. Fuck you, motherfucker. What you mean I gotta watch my mouth? You talking to a motherfucking boss, a leader of leaders. Fuck you mean I gotta watch my mouth? I'd rather fucking put myself in 12 feet underground before I gotta watch my fucking mouth, motherfuckers. What you mean I gotta watch my mouth? So on my podcast, I say whatever the fuck I wanna say. And when I do the public speaking, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I wanna say. And I'm gonna tell you guys why. People need to hear the fucking truth. Because the truth is gonna make them set them free, but it's gonna make them miserable in the process. Tough-minded leadership. This is not an organization for the weak. This is for people that really want to become the 1% of the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. People that all they care is about their character, not their reputation. Because if I would have cared about my reputation, there's a lot of people that fucking giving them even a fucking bottle of water. And these motherfuckers, they'll say, ese desgraciado, that fucking Carlos, not even a bottle of water he has given me. Ungrateful motherfuckers. Are you really grateful? So going back, I'm here helping people with the blueprint, the success formula that has worked for me, right? I have a map, a massive action plan that I could literally hand to you, guide you through. And our network of people, maybe you can't deal with my type of personality. Well, maybe you could deal with Vanessa's personality or Jayandi or somebody else. You get me? Getting to me is only the people that literally can handle the pressure. Because iron sharpens iron. And I cannot help these people when they have, when emotions are getting to them, when they're not being grateful. I can only help the grateful ones, the mentally tough ones, the ones that are getting the mindset. You get me? Because the world is not cold. People be like, oh, life is hard. Life is only hard for the weak. For motherfuckers like me that are lions, eagles, life is easy. Why? Nobody tells me what to fucking do. Only God and myself. I listen to my inner voice. I don't negotiate that. So once again, same way I've been able to, achieve greatness without social media, without views, without marketing myself, right? Just being myself. I'm also sure I could help you achieve greatness being yourself. Don't be scared of the camera. Don't be scared of what people are going to say or think. Just understand, if God sent you to my life, he wants you to be the one of the chosen few. A leader that creates leaders that create leaders. We work with people. People don't work for us and we don't work for them. We think for ourselves. People are not thinking for us. We understand that we need to leverage other people. If your coach doesn't have a coach, he's not a coach. If your mentor doesn't have a mentor, he's not a mentor. And coaches, mentors. Going back, before I give you another chance to speak and say what's in your mind, right? Because I'm not that happy with you, Vanessa, as well.
Okay.
And I'm saying this on camera, right? Because you still got jealousy syndromes. And I'm saying this on video. You got me? You still got envious thoughts. Yes, you.
En este vídeo es porque quieres ser rico. Tengo un mensaje para ti. No empieces un negocio. Paso número 1, tienes que hacerte un ganador. Tienes que convertirte en un líder. Segundo paso, tienes que encontrar tu talento natural. Paso número 3, tienes que trabajar para aprender, no para generar dinero. Paso número 4, tienes que trabajar por dejar un impacto allá donde vayas. Tu presencia tiene que ser indiscutible. Paso número 5, tienes que crear un desinterés en ti mismo y crear ese interés por los demás. Paso número 6 y es empezar tu negocio. Si estás en este nivel.
The last step is the step that I like the most. From the book I'm gonna recommend you guys, once again for the 100th time, Business Secret from the Bible. You need to be, secret number 1, you need to be obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of God's other children. And that's why I said to her on camera that she's a jealous, to not call her a bitch. And I do not regret with the words I use. She's not a grateful person. You are grateful when you're helping other people. Don't tell me you're grateful. Piv, if I'm here helping you with my piv, purpose is let's help people accomplish their dreams so we could impact them, impact our income, and that's how we get our fulfillment. PIF also stands for pay it forward. I don't want people around me to question why I'm helping this other girl. I do not have a fucking wife nor a girlfriend. And no women around me, because it's crazy, because even my other ex-partner, Whitman, yo, fulanita, go help this girl. This fucking bitch, yeah, bitch. Don't want to fucking help other women. It's crazy how women do not want to support other women. And you could see that more on women than the guys. I do not want to have a woman around me that doesn't want to help another woman. That's why I do not want to mix eagles with fishes. Everybody's journey is different. You bring the wrong person to the organization, or you mix them, they fuck it up. I'm here doing positive things. So many ungrateful fucking people. You know how you show me gratitude? By PIF, paying it forward. Help people that are in a better position than you, that they have more talents than you. Are you really grateful? You can only prove to God and to me or to yourself. Don't even prove to me. Prove it to God and to yourself that you're grateful by helping another fucking person. Whatever you fucking learn from me, you give that back to somebody else. That's my message. You can't say you're grateful if you're not here helping another man, another woman, also get to at least from point A to point B. From B to C. From C to D. A, B, C, D. Go watch that video. A, B, C, D. If you're not here helping people, get the attitude. Letter A. Second, become the business owner. Third, they want that dream car. They want the dream home. Everything starts with the dream business. We could help the person get the funding. We could invest into their project, their business ideas. But before we do all this, we got to invest into their mindset. Business grows only as the leader grows. And remember, I'm only the CVO, Chief Vision Officer. I create business or real estate opportunities that help build our network and income while everyone else is trained to look for work. Because our network is our net worth. Lucy Sombra, in your podcast, you got the right to say anything the heck you want to say. You got the right to invite anybody you want to invite. As long as they're aligned with the mission, the vision, the purpose, they could basically get invited to talk about their past, present, future. As long as we see that they're quality. Because the prospect, we need to identify the people. We just don't bring people just to bring them. They have to qualify. And I have eagle eyes. If I say that person still needs to work on their mindset, it's because they still got to keep working on their mindset. They're not ready for a fucking business. You don't notice that using, for example, Emily's mom, how she went into her feelings just because she never read the books on emotional intelligence? Most people are into their fucking feelings. You tell them the truth, they go into their fucking feelings like little fucking bitches. Especially women, that you girls, women are emotional creatures. I'm here to help people. I don't care who the fuck it is. if they got good energy, positive mental attitude, sound health, harmony in human relations, and money comes last in the list. Freedom from fear. I don't want to be around people that are fucking bringing fear to the table. I don't need people in fear zone or comfort zone. I need people in growth zone and living their dreams so they can live their dreams. But people who never have their dream car, dream home, that comes along, obviously the dream home, so they can have their dream family, or whatever the fuck they dream, without the dream business. There's no way. As an employee, time is money. As a business owner with money, you can buy people's time. I'd rather buy your time than sell my time. I'd rather, as an investor, use my money to basically invest it into other people's ventures, ideas. If you don't have vision, people perish because of lack of vision, I'll bring you vision. People perish because of lack of knowledge, I'll bring you knowledge. But it's just not knowledge. We live in the information age, not just simple, the social media age. Building your personal brand in the age of social media. We all need to understand the importance of branding. As CEOs of our own company, we need to be head marketer for the brand called us. I'm helping you become in the third level of value creation, go straight to communication. When do you basically see yourself in front of a camera, basically creating content where you could now impact the world? When do you see yourself? Give your testimonial.
No.
Now give your testimonial now.
No, yo nunca me visualicé en que yo iba a dar para hablar frente a una cámara. Precisamente cuando lo comencé a hacer la primera vez, estaba bien nerviosa, no me sentía como que era yo en sí. Pero cada día más, la consistencia con la visión que tú nos ayudaste a crear, me fui identificando cada día más, las personas que iban entrevistando, me fui motivando, me fui como creyendo que sí yo podía hacerlo. Y todavía no que creo que estoy ya completamente preparada, pero sí cada día estoy invirtiendo más en mí para cada día convertirme en esa persona que yo quiero ser, es decir, en comunicación. Y tener más flexibilidad en comunicarme como persona, adquirir más conocimiento. Sí, pero sí me creo mi película que sí, ahora mismo sí puedo hacerlo.
Are you really grateful? No empieces tu negocio. No empieces un negocio unless, once again,
Estás en este vídeo es porque quieres ser rico. Tengo un mensaje para ti. No empieces un negocio. Paso número 1, tienes que hacerte un ganador. Tienes que
become a winner.
un líder. Segundo,
Become a leader.
encontrar tu talento natural.
Find your talent.
Tienes que trabajar para aprender.
Work to learn.
Paso número 4.
And then get money.
Tienes que trabajar por dejar un impacto.
Work to impact.
Tu presencia tiene que ser indiscutible.
Your presence needs to be.
Crear un desinterés en ti mismo y crear ese interés por los demás. Paso número 6 y es empezar tu negocio.
Find the desire, the willing to share your blessings with others.
Yes,
The last step is becoming a business owner. You will never be free. People want the dream home, the dream car. But you will never be free financially unless you start your dream business. But understand, if you don't become a winner, adapt the mindset of a winner. If you don't become a leader and all the other things that he said on the video, you will never, ever, and if you don't have an attitude of gratitude, become free. I'm here helping you become free en la mente, because you want to be excelentemente bien, spiritualmente, spiritually, mentalmente, mentally, físicamente, physical, emocionalmente, emotional, financieramente, financial. Money comes last in the list. You cannot jump from A to Z without going A, B, C, D. You got to go through these. The mentally, physically, and emotionally. That's why you see I'm high on energy. I've never met a man, another human, male or female, with the energy I have all my life. I could thank God all my life. I've been a healthy individual all my life. Because just like the book The Secret, you saw how the example that I gave, that a guy, a little rock, if you believe a rock could literally be a blessing to cure your whole fucking thing, and you walk by faith, not by sight, you could literally, that rock could literally, if you have an attitude of gratitude. could literally make magic. There's another book, The Magic, also by the same author. Another book recommendation, The Magic. Because a lot of you guys are chasing money. Me and people chasing money do not get along. So if you got that money chasing chasing money mentality, get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my life. Seriously. Seriously. Me and you, we don't have nothing to talk about. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Because you can't be an eagle talking to chickens. You can't be a person with the mindset that I have. You're still poor. You're still passing opportunities over repeatedly. Me and poor people do not get along. Understand, poor is a disease, a mental disease. And it starts with being grateful. You're not grateful with what you fucking have. Be grateful at least with that you could fucking see. You could fucking talk. That you could fucking touch. You could fucking breathe. You could fucking talk. You want me to keep talking? Motherfuckers.
Okay, Carlos.
What else you want to say to wrap it up so the next person could talk?
No, del mismo tema que está hablando, de la persona mal agradecida y agradecida. Pero el momento que uno entiende que lo mejor es ser agradecido en el momento que tú creces como persona. Y tú me llamaste mal agradecida o que no agradezco.
And I don't take my words. I don't regret what I told her. I said she's ungrateful.
Respeto.
And that's how you can know how genuine, raw, bold, honest I am. I call people out on their bullshit. Oh, Carlos, bro, real leader praises in public and in private, gives a constructive criticism. How many times have I sat down with fucking people and told them this shit? Yesterday, after we did the video, Emotions Destroy Everything, she brought some bullshit to my fucking table. And the other girl, she brought me some bullshit. And I also see certain bullshit with you. So if you want me as your coach, mentor, I gotta call you out on your bullshit. Because we're here to help people.
Claro.
The truth will set you free, but it's gonna make you miserable in the process. So in the future, you're gonna be able to play this video back, and you're gonna be, Carlos, thank you. I'm beyond grateful that you've called me out on my bullshit. Because now, I don't look at another woman like a competition. I don't look at another woman like a fucking thing. Even if you're not fucking the woman, these fucking women, they go into their fucking feelings. And when they see another woman, they don't want to fucking go the extra mile with women. Because their mind, they have so many negative thoughts when they see another fucking woman. And I got proof, a billion women around me. I teach them, show them, and it's just not even women in general. It's just people are programmed not to give their blessings back to others. Because people want to see you do good, but not better than them. Es mentira. Yes, I said that. Most people want to see you do good, but not better than them. Most people are jealous motherfuckers. And I do not regret saying anything I ever said. 34 years, turned 34 June 9th. Every day is my fucking birthday. Yeah, every day is my birthday. Because I'm grateful for every second. See, we different. My gratitude is what, thanks to God, and my mindset is what has me talking the way I talk. Doing whatever I want to do. Being anywhere I want to be. I could, God forbid, be in jail right now, and I'll be grateful for that shit. Thankful. Chilling. My mugshot picture will be smiling. I don't even smile. I'll be like,
Así va a estar.
I don't give a fuck.
No, pero yo no tengo ya que esperar ese video que llegue a un año, 2
You don't
años.
need to be an Ivy League educated, have money, be a greedy banker, or even have an idea to get rich. You just need to be willing to break the rules. I'm reading that from this book. How to be a capitalist without any capital. Look at his picture. A very confident individual. Like the book, Surrounded by Idiots. Put that book also there on that list, Emily. Surrounded by Idiots for today's list. You see his personality? Almost like me. And he also says, you just need to be willing to break the rules. I'm willing to go against the norm. And do, just like I play basketball and do everything different. And everything I do, even in business, when everybody working inside the business, I work on the business. I've never worked inside the business. What the fuck I look like? Waiting for customer like a fucking dickhead. Is there any customer? Coffee's for closer. Yeah, motherfuckers, I'm a closer. I'll close you and I'll close your bitch too. So relax. Humble yourself around me.
Ok, Carlos, muchas gracias. Ya no tengo más
Next.
nada que hacer y que decir.
Are you willing? Are you really grateful? That's today's thing. I'll let you speak.
Am I really grateful? I'll say I am grateful, but I'm not. So it's like a yes or no, but I'll say no.
Thank you for being honest, first of all.
I'll say no.
Okay, thank you. Because most people, they're going to say they're grateful.
No. I'm always saying, you go, you ask me if you want me to be honest. I'm always be honest, but it's just the question. It's the question there I feel like talking. But I would say I'm not grateful because I'm not perfect. I could be grateful, but then there could be times that I could be ungrateful. I could be an amazing guy, but there's times that I could be an unamazing guy. So I feel as if I'm not perfect. So I'm not perfect. That's all I'm gonna say. No, I'm not grateful, but yes, I am grateful. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for putting up with us. I always thank God, but you know.
Willing to share
I'll
my
say no.
blessings with others starts with being grateful. And my gratitude is with the man above, God. My gratitude is because it makes me feel good. I don't do it because of you. I don't do it because of her, because of other people. I do it because of God and because of me.
Yeah, shut
And
up.
I'm saying this here on video.
That's how it shows.
Because if I would have been a jealous motherfucker, an ungrateful motherfucker, I wouldn't be helping the guys.
Correct.
There's most guys also, they want to see you do good, but not better than them. Most people, just like basketball, people want to see you do good, but not better than them. See, I'm different. I want the other team to fucking win. It fulfills me more when I see other people win, because I can win by pressing a button. I was born to dominate. Winning to me is average. I was not born to win. There's levels to winning. Winning is a mindset, yeah, but that's an average mindset. You're supposed to have a winning mindset. But to value a win, you got to understand that your losses are not losses. They're lessons, and you're supposed to learn from them.
Of course.
And teamwork makes the dream work, right? And just how I play that video with that coach, I don't know if he's a football coach, which I'm going to play it again, right? But once again, why am I tough on people?
3 times already today.
Why are you so tough on people?
Well, I don't know if that's fair that I'm really tough on people. We create a standard for how we want to do things. And everybody's got to buy into that standard, or you really can't have any team chemistry. You know, mediocre people don't like high achievers, and high achievers don't like mediocre people. Told you 3.
An attitude of gratitude. Most people, they're here counting their problems instead of counting their blessings. Same way, if everybody just start looking at the bad things I'm saying, they're blocking the whole blessing, bro. Put 2 and 2 together. Instead of judging the motherfucking messenger, see, I'm calling my own self motherfucker. Listen to the message.
That's life.
Everybody wants money. Simple. I'll tell you 3 things when it comes to money. Get it? That's necessary. Keep it? That's possible. Grow it? That's the impossible. But most people, you guys could barely do the first one, what's necessary. The getting it. Your father, your mother, did they teach you how to hunt? I could give you the fishes. But if I show you how to fish, you're going to have fishes for yourself. You're going to be able to teach others how to fish. And you could bring me some fishes. Because I feel like if I'm teaching you how to fish and teaching others how to fish, I'm pretty sure I could sit back and also receive some fishes also.
Of course.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No,
So
of course.
I'm teaching you how to get it. The next thing is how to keep it. How you keep it? Simple. First, how do we get rich? First, we borrow money, and then we buy assets with it. But understand, let's say somebody borrows money. If they don't got the knowledge,
They're going to blow it.
can they invest it?
They're going to blow it.
When a man with money means a man with experience, the man with the experience keeps the money, and the man with the money leaves with the experience. You know what's the most expensive thing on earth? I always say it.
Ignorance.
Ignorance. What you don't know is keeping you poor. But I'm going to tell you one thing also. We are in not simply the social media age. We're also in the information age. There's an abundance of information. And if you got a coach, mentor, trainer, whatever you want to call, that could literally spot out in your game, mindset, red flag, and you're able to work on that, and pound on that, perfect that, and reflect on that question that we're talking today, are you really grateful? And write that question 100 times. Right? And meditate on it. Not one day, every single day from now on. And you start counting your blessings. And you start counting all the shit. I'm not saying to count everything that I do. But if you start seeing even also all the little things, just from my most valuable asset, which is my time. Bro, I could be with my daughters right now.
That's why yesterday when you gave us that lecture, that hit me deep. Although you didn't mention my name, I always feel like I could do better. So when you told us gratitude, it was just like a smack in the face. Like, has there ever been like a situation, like you learn from others' experience? I'm a person, I learn from others' experience, but that hit me deep. When I went home, it was just like, I was telling everybody thank you. They was questioning
but you know what hit me deep?
What?
When you left, Vanessa and Emily stayed with me, right? Yeah. Emily brought some bullshit to my fucking table, bro.
I don't like bringing nonsense to people.
Bro, yesterday I said I was not going to use the name and the word bullshit. You saw how yesterday we did the video, emotions destroy everything.
Yeah.
And then Vanessa brought me some other bullshit. After Emily, after Radio X-Time, she brought me some other bullshit on something else, bro.
But I don't want to cut you off, but you know why yesterday I liked the podcast so much? Because I know that you not cursing is going to help you grow to another level, bro.
I'm going to say something.
What's up?
I'm going to play the video yesterday of...
The one she sent you?
No.
I didn't hear that one with the bad words. But it's just like, sometimes words have power. You said words don't mean nothing, but you always say words have power.
Eat shit and endure rejection is the only way you're going to score above your weight class professionally and personally. If you want to marry or date people who are nicer, higher character, and hotter than you, then it's really easy. Get used to rejection. If you want to score above your economic weight class, if you want people to look at you in 20 years ago, I wouldn't have guessed he'd be that successful, then get ready to eat shit. Because that means walking up to strangers, emailing people, taking risks, risking public failure by trying to raise money, starting businesses that might fail publicly. And here's the reality. 98% of people aren't willing to endure rejection. Everyone's so impressed that I'm an entrepreneur. The only difference is I'm willing to sign the front of checks, not the back of checks. The majority of people would never put their own money into their own venture. Willingness.
You know why I'd rather be myself? And whenever those words delete, or whenever God sends me the wisdom, I'll get them out.
Yeah,
the system, right? Because my character, thanks to God and thanks to my character, my strong personality, is why I'm here not accepting nobody's bullshit, bro. If I wouldn't send people to go fuck themselves, I wouldn't be Carlos. So I reflected after the video, because with their bullshit. And it's crazy how the book, The Secret, after we finish all this and I'm here doing coaching mentorship on the conference room, something told me to talk to you guys about gratitude. And then after that whole fucking speech, we're all leaving, everything is positive. They bring some bullshit to the table.
But what if I tell you it wasn't even them? What if I tell you the devil just wanted to attack?
That's why I reflected. Because today I was going to cancel this shit. Yeah. Because I got a billion people I could record with. I was going to cancel today. But you know why I didn't cancel? Because they both apologized to me. They both sent a message.
Thank all you
where,
guys.
Where the funny thing, I looked at the message when I was getting the haircut. I didn't even read it.
Yeah.
I didn't even read it. But I just saw the first thing of the message. You get me? Because I don't like, one thing about me, when people send me a message, I don't read them. You know why? Because my mind is my real estate.
Yeah.
And understand, I don't let the external world occupy anything within my inner world. I don't let my external world bother me. I'm very selfish with my thoughts. In my life, I do what's in my mind, not what's in your mind, not what's in other people's agendas. Because obviously, I got to take care of me. You got to be selfish with your thoughts. Understand, especially as a leader. I cannot just be proactive. I be reactive over what people hit me up.
Yeah.
If I let you have my phone number, that doesn't mean just because you could text me or call me that you could literally, that my mind is occupied with your shit. Somebody can send me a message and I don't read them. I'm a master not reading messages. But it was not just yesterday. I've been like that all my life.
So do you ever read them, or like you have a certain time?
Low key, I read them only when something tells me to read them. Like I got this internal already, you know what I mean?
You got that intuition.
But if I know somebody negative or anything,
ignore.
You know why I don't read it? Because if I read it and it's something, I understand the power of words. Trust me, that fuck you is gonna come out of my mouth. I'm gonna just say fuck you. And fuck you means like it's dead. And one thing about me, once I disrespect a person, I don't wanna see that person ever in my fucking life. To me, relationship is a currency. I'm in the transformation business, not the transaction business. So these transactional individuals that they're chasing money, that they don't even know how to get it, that their parents don't teach them how to get it. They think getting money is, exchanging time for money. See, I'm an actor too. What people don't know is I'm here, I'm acting. Yo, I learned how to act as a little kid. You know why? Because as a leader, if you don't become an actor, you got understand. Let's say you're running a business. Mm-hmm. Somebody does some nonsense in the business. Are you gonna let that ruin your whole day?
No.
So you gotta learn how to act. Everything. Now you understand why I go by the saying, siempre first, nunca stress? Like I could literally go from 0 to 100 on somebody, but that doesn't mean because I went from 0 to 100 to you, everybody else in the team doesn't gotta pay for what they did, for what you did. I don't know if that makes sense.
No.
For example, let's say
I do something.
Let's say they did something.
Yeah.
I cannot take it on you.
Oh,
but I'll learn from them and restructure my whole thing, even with you and everybody else. For one bullshit that somebody does, it's enough to restructure the whole system for everybody else. And I'm saying this on video. We're not gonna record no more around this time. I'm gonna change the hour of the recording because I'm not gonna put this as one of early priority. It's gonna be a late priority because there's other things that have to be done first, like the marketing. Because we have a lot of videos, and I'm gonna say this on video. I'm not gonna depend on just the company that I brought.
Yeah.
I'm not depending on one person. 2 weeks to fucking edit videos? In 2 weeks, I went around the world and came back.
The law of averages, that's another thing I learned.
I'm not going to depend on, fuck that. I'm saying this on video, hope they watch it. But I'm not going to depend on one business. You got me? I want people to move with a sense of urgency. Whoever know people that could edit videos, because from the CMR Podcast Network, this whole video, they're going to chop it up, organize it to upload it to Businessman Carlos YouTube. So the live stream, they're going to go to this channel, but then the edited video are going to go to the other channel. Okay. The clean video.
Yeah.
You got me? Instagram Reels, right? YouTube Shorts, things for TikTok. Because I'm going to organize the whole team to in-house to take care of the whole marketing. The people helping people get the cars, the home, a co-founder doing, just the 5 business opportunity for people. You get me? The personal assistant, the executive assistant, the whole team in-house. So after everybody leaves, they're 9-to-5ers. Here's your pay, boom, 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 boom. Well, I don't manage them. Somebody else is the one paying them. You get me? Running it how I used to run my stuff back in the day. If it makes sense, right? But now, that weight, I'm gonna put it on you guys. Piff. If you're not helping people, literally, if you're not paying it forward, you're not gonna be able to record. I'm gonna give you a chance, saying this on video, once a week to record with you for 1 hour. We're gonna chop it up, and you're also gonna have the chance to record with anybody you wanna record.
What do you mean? You said it's gonna be like the one-on-one coaching.
I'm gonna restructure the whole thing.
Okay. Basically how you did with the paper, but it's just everything restructured again. So now
right?
we're gonna.
But from 9 to 5, it's gonna be employees. Just handle the social media, get paid. If they don't do the work, there's an HR replacing them. You get me? People are driven by the money, bro. It's sad. They don't see the mission, the purpose. And even paying them the money, they still don't do the work. I don't want to wait 2 weeks. I don't want to wait 2 weeks for the thing to get organized.
That hit me deep too when you was talking about poor as a disease. It's just brought up the wealth mindset in you that you're really driven by the purpose, if that makes sense. The video of Dr. Miles Monroe, the poor, the rich, and the wealthy, they're all driven by 3 different
Well, that's
things.
the thing. I don't want poor people around. The first poor mindset is that they're passing opportunities over repeatedly. That's the first thing that you got to literally delete from your mind. Opportunities, they're like sunrises. If you wait too long, you'll miss them. When you close the door to negative thoughts, the door of opportunity opens. People only see what could go wrong instead of what could go right.
The power of positive thinking. Another
Right?
book.
If I would have been doing this for the money, how much time have I invested into you guys? That's enough for you guys to fucking reflect. If I would have been doing this for the money, how much time have I been investing into you guys? My time is priceless. Time is not money in my world. It's priceless. Because same way I could literally not make $1, just like that video of Warren Buffett and all the people that they take the whole day to read and educate. I'm that type. I'd rather be solo. Got the whole building to myself. Rather be by myself, read, learn, and do my stuff, right? And one just business move could literally give me for a lifetime. That's how I make my moves. And if you don't believe me, look, I got my notes here from this book. It's crazy how this one of the book that literally helped me raise a lot of capital. And look at some of my notes.
Does it have a year or no?
Major question. How can we save time to speed up the process from raising capital and getting our investments / deals / opportunities off the ground? That's crazy. Flow, A&C, buying commercial real estate property. They take A through Z of the property, A&C commercial group. They get the deals, knock on doors, A&C business credit. You see, they attract business customer entrepreneurs so they can rent from us, so let's partner up with us. A&C Capital Investment, the firm. Okay. Look, I'm just blabbing things out. Investor that I want him to CEOs, I'm trying to invest into, sell a company to or share to, an employee / partner that I want to recruit, a customer / client that I'm trying to sell a product or service to, VC firm data, pitch book, HC data, Mattermark, that's that, CB Insights, Crunchbase, Zera, Owler. Those are things to raise capital. To find potential talents, Fiverr, TopTal, Upwork, thetopinbox.com, Zapier.com, biggest VC firms and private equity firms. Yo, if I keep reading on my notes, Vidyard.com, Videoblocks.com, I don't know, I'm just reading all these stickies from Claim Compass, AirHelp, Flight Fox, that's flying. YouTube channel, 2020, Attention, that's crazy. 2 podcasts, that's 2020, bro. 4 years ago from this. Books, writing, the 7-2 rule, movement, social media, video marketing, work smarter, not harder.
What's the 7-2 rule?
Categories, sales, Number 2, raising capital. 3, negotiation. 4, persuasion. 5, company culture. 6, recruiting. 7, selling, buying businesses. Real estate. Funding partners. Partnering up with a bank. We know what has to get done. Now we need is who's going to do it.
There's something in the back of it.
Who's going to do it? Listen to the podcast in this podcast network. Who, not how. A lot of you guys are too worried. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? See, that's why I'm a idiot with a plan. You guys are geniuses with no plan. That's why I say I'm the smartest, one of the smartest guys alive. Because it's who, not how. I don't need to be smart. I'm dumb shit. I just know how to leverage other people's experience, other people's resources, other people's money, other people's efforts. I'd rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. That's being grateful. I'd rather earn 1% of 100 businesses than 100% of one business. Let me shut up, business owners. I'm giving you guys game. Fixing stuff takes time and energy. So we need to find someone else to do it. See, that's why we don't fucking fix shit. Fix your brain. The 7-2 rule, you Google it. I'm not going to come and say here to tell you what is the 7-2 rule. You Google it. At least I gave you a rule. Right? Just like I gave you the 80-20 rule. 80% of our results come from 20% of our efforts. I gave you that rule too. And look, I got a bunch of writing thing. Look, for example, the problem is most people have no imagination. Look, read it. The problem is, rule 3, quit setting goals. They're keeping you broke. Quit setting goals. Oh, I want that dream car. I want that dream home. I've always thought that each person invented himself, that we are each a figment of our own imagination. The problem is, most people have no imagination. 4 levels of value creation. You knew those 4 values of value creation?
No, you brought it to my awareness.
Okay, an idea is just a dream without execution. Look, everything I start with a question. And a question, I turn it into a light bulb. We can close the distance between an idea and money. That's why we're successful. But making a long story short, everybody, look at the thing. Although, look, I use a tool called Quiddity that lets the CEOs pick a time from my calendar. I don't know what's the right thing. The rely rate on this flow up email, 90%. Okay, the position your overall success for the long term. You want to become a master at producing more. Oh, look. To position your overall success for the long term, you want to become a master at producing more. That means updating inputs and machines, your own time and energy as an input included. When working for human talent to replace yourself in a system, try many projects as a test. See, should you hire people who are only 60% as good as you? That's a question. No one can do this as well as I can. If I replace myself, my teams won't need me anymore. See, look at the writing things. So you can't compare my mindset with your mindset. I've done the inner work. And I just didn't start doing the inner work last year. I've done the inner work all my life. That's why when you become an entrepreneur, notice people that are entrepreneurs are the smartest people on earth.
Why you say that?
Google it.
But I want to say
it's common sense. When you become an entrepreneur, you have to think for yourself. You got to overcome a lot of setbacks, challenges, right? Most entrepreneurs have been through so many ups and downs in their life that it's not even funny. People, bro, I failed so much in my life that I'm a successful failure. Like, I don't mind failing. Look at the video that I played, the no. Like, you got to be so used to. Like, I could literally go outside right now. Let's say if I wouldn't let's say I wouldn't want a girl on my personal level. I'll literally go and talk to 100 girls, 80-20. I'll literally have 20 women. And out of those 20 women, now I'll do the 80-20. I'll be talking to 20 girls. I'll have an automated system even for that. And if you're talking to 20, you could divide your attention between 20. But if you're talking to one, what happens?
You only have that one.
Attention to a woman is what sex is to a man. But if you have 20, now you do the 80-20 rule on that. It's what?
4.
4. Now, out of those 4, do the 80-20 out of that. Probably one of those could become your wife. And you want to test a woman. You want to be with a woman that literally, through ups and downs, has been there when you had nothing. That's why when you have it all, act like you still don't have it. Test her fucking woman. Test them. Test them. Put them through a test. I test women. I test people around me. I test everybody. I lose basketball games on purpose to test people's character. I'll fuck up on purpose. I'm always testing people. Because you know, the more I test people, the more I test their fucking gratitude. Are you really grateful? That's the question. What else you want to say so the next person could come?
Set an attitude of gratitude and just take responsibility for your life, because at the end of the day, everything's your fault. So instead of pointing that finger, just look at yourself in the mirror and go on about your day. But just remember, everything's your fault. That's all I got to say.
The
Thank
Secret.
you.
This book focuses on the law of attraction and how positive thinking and gratitude can bring about positive results in your life. Just that book right there in the middle. Hello? This book right here, The Secret, could change your fucking life. Hello, Emily.
Hello, Carlos.
One question. Everything, I'm going to start it with a question. I want you to answer me just this simple question. Are you really grateful?
No.
And I didn't read the message you sent.
Okay.
You want to read it?
Sure.
Read the message you sent. I'm serious, I didn't read it. I just basically saw you sent the message.
Okay.
You got me?
Buenos días. Quiero topar 2 temas. Primero lo primero, perdón por lo que te dije ayer. Estuve muy mal por mi parte al dejar que mi papá me influenciara y yo decirlo tal cual lo que él me dijo. Ayer estaba reflexionando acerca de eso y me di cuenta que cuando se trata de mi familia, yo solo escucho y callo, no le dejo saber mi opinión. Segundo, ayer hablé con Emiliana y le dije lo que yo pensaba acerca de la decisión que ella tomó con la respuesta a la compañía. Conclusión, la influencié para que invierta en su mente. Ella compró su primer libro, que es Inteligencia Emocional 2.0, el cual llega hoy. También va a trabajar en reducir el menú para hacer el proyecto de restaurante. Yo voy a esperar que ella hable contigo. De verdad lo siento por faltarte al respeto. De ahora en adelante tomaré el control de mi vida y no dejaré que nadie decida por mí. Gracias a Dios por ponerte en mi camino y muchas gracias de verdad. Postdata. Mil gracias de verdad por ser paciente y por todo lo que has hecho por mí, nosotros.
Gracias. Y no hay problema. Pero I'm going to tell you one thing. Just using you as an example. You know how many relationships I basically told them to fuck you. And this is crazy how yesterday, yesterday's podcast was on emotions destroy everything.
Yeah.
You saw just the scenario with your mom on the 14th, which was recorded. Good thing that was on video, right? Where she was sitting down there, you know, we're here recording, and she's here making noises and this, that. And I just simply went on a rant and told her, you know, what I had in my mind.
Yeah.
Right? Respectfully, but not respectfully, right? Because people could take it however they want to take it with me. You got me? My goal is never to make people feel some type of way, but my goal is never also to kiss nobody's, behind, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not better than people, but people are not better than me. The way I live my life is like this. I don't do this to you, so you don't do this to me. That's why I say one thing. I don't go out there regretting anything I say. Because I'm intentional with everything I say, Emily, and world. One thing about me, I don't regret any word I say. 34 years, I've never had to apologize to nobody, right? Because I'm intentional. Everything I say is with a purpose, right? I came to this world to be an asset on people's life, to, leave people better than how I found them. And you could see, you recommended your mother, she bought the book, Emotional Intelligence 2.0, because everybody's into their feelings. They see people see what you do to them, but they don't see what they did to you. You got me? Right?
Yeah.
Make sense or no?
Yeah.
So In another word, are you really grateful? Reflect on that, guys. Reflect on that, world. There's people that are going to come to your life with my type of personality that you think that they're the worst people on earth, that they're too strong. Look at it like you have that father figure and you got the mother. So you got a good father and a bad, a bad father to discipline you, and a good mother. And like you see the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, put that book on the list too. You got the father, that he's bad. The father, they're there to discipline the kids. Then you got the mother for nurturing, to be like when the kids fall, oh, don't worry. Like the mom, oh. The father, nah, you a boy, you a man. Oh, hey, you still alive. Be grateful. You get me? Yeah. So that's the thing. A lot of people, they're not grateful. You know, they bring some nonsense to the table. They only see life from their point of view. So next time you bring something to somebody's table, reflect on that. Think about that, especially when it comes from somebody, a sibling of yours. Because most people, I'm gonna tell you why most people are not accomplishing their dreams. People like you that are new to shifting their mindset, updating their software. Mm-hmm. You know why a lot of people like you do not maximize your potential? Yesterday you said that the hardest thing that happened to you, that I told you, was basically to elevation requires separation. And I said on the podcast, I was like, I would never tell a person to separate themselves from other people. But if you want to fly with eagles, you gotta what?
Yeah.
Eagles fly solo.
Yeah.
I'd rather be, dime con quién anda y te diré quién eres y para dónde va. I'd rather be solo than with the wrong company. I'm not saying to get away from people around that you have, but you got a lot of negative people around. And the negativity that they have, they're going to influence you. They're going to drag you to their level. And remember, misery loves company. Yeah. Misery loves company. Another book I'm going to recommend, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. And there's a chapter there where he talks about misery loves company, which I recommend the world to listen to that book. You got me?
Yeah.
Are you really grateful? Most of you guys are not grateful. And the minute you literally are grateful for the things that do not even cost money, that's the day your life is going to change.
True.
Starting with time, your most valuable resource. Time is energy. Time is attention. Time is a resource extremely valuable. First, you become valuable. Then you become scarce. There's people that they're willing to literally pay a lot of money to have me around, to pick up my brain. Picking up my brain is not free. And I'm telling you this on camera. Se van a cagar, pero van a pagar. Even if you don't have it now, you're going to pay. But one thing about me, I don't do this for the money. I do this for the transformation. And understand, the money comes in. But if you don't have the mindset, guess who's going to keep the money? Huh? Just like right now.
Yeah.
The money came in. But understand, if the person doesn't have the mindset, what's going to happen?
It will lose all the money.
Huh?
It will lose all the money.
What's the last pillar in the list?
Financial.
What's the first one?
Positive mental.
The first pillar.
Espiritualmente.
Spiritual, right? You know why I say spiritual? You know from where my visions come? Infinite intelligence is God.
Yeah.
God is talking to me. God understands that I go after my dreams and that I dream big and that I'm creative. Okay. God created the world with his creativity, with words, his ideas, his thoughts. We're made in his image. Most people don't understand that there's 4 levels of value creation. They're in implementation. Very few are in unification because they're not leaders. I'm helping you become a leader that creates leaders, that create leaders. People work with you, not for you. Yeah. You're not exchanging your time for money now.
No.
With money, we could buy people's time. Yes. But understand, We're empowering people.
Okay.
I'm bringing you straight to communication. In your podcast, Ants Believe, be like ants. But if your belief system is fucked up, how can I help you? If you're still bringing nonsense to the table, I can't help you, Emily.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta understand, you need to be so addicted to personal development right now. Like literally, you gotta literally unlearn everything you knew. Straight up, because you gotta rich that, you gotta pour that. You got poor mentors right now, poor coaches around you, and you got rich mentors. So you gotta pick and choose who you wanna listen to. This environment is not for the weak. It's for the strong, mentally strong. This is not no crying. Listen to the podcast, yesterday's podcast. Why emotions destroy everything. Look how your mom was gonna destroy the restaurant vision.
Yeah.
Just because I told her, hey, I'm here recording. Why the noise?
Yeah. She only saw her point of view, not yours.
She only saw her point of view.
Yeah.
And you could play that video not one time, a billion times. I gave the day yesterday.
Yeah.
If somebody has something personal with me, that's their problem. I don't have nothing against your mom. I'll see her, hey, nothing personal. I'm an asset. She's still a liability in my life. You know when she's going to be an asset? When the restaurant opens, when I'm here eating in that restaurant, when I'm getting a percentage in that restaurant, when she's contributing to the world, you know, bringing that sazon to the world.
Yeah, serving.
That's when she's serving. That's when she's going to be an asset. But as of now, your mom is not an asset to me. She's an asset to you because she's your mom. But to me, she's not an asset. What can I learn from her? I don't want to learn how to cook. So even if she's an asset cooking, I'm not interested. Because when I want food, I go pay for my food. And even when the restaurant opens, even though I got a percentage of that restaurant, I'm still going to pay full price and I'm going to still tip like I'm a regular customer. I'm going to tip more than a regular customer because I'm a grateful person. I'm not entitled just because I have a percentage in that restaurant. I got a percentage. I'm one of the investors here, one of the visionaries, organizer. I don't got to pay for food. No. I'm the first one that's going to pay high because I'm not entitled. And charge me double. I don't care. When I'm there, somebody else is hungry, let me go pay for somebody else's food there. As a matter of fact, let me buy a few gift cards to give it out. But if the food is bad, I'm going to be the first one. This shit is ass. I don't give a fuck. I'm the first one, literally, in my own restaurant. I've opened restaurant. I'm the first one putting negative comments even on YouTube, on Google thing. Mm-hmm. I'm the first one that was really writing, hey, I'm one of the owners of this restaurant, and I'm right now, before somebody puts a thing, they messed up on my food. If the owner's writing it, but I'm going to make sure, I used to write it, but I'm going to make sure that they fix the problem.
Okay.
I hold myself accountable even though I don't work in that restaurant.
Wow.
And I was not afraid to fire everybody. That's one strength that I'm good with. I could literally fire a whole team. I'm serious about that. I'd rather have the restaurant closed than literally have a group of untalented, unethical, ungrateful motherfuckers bringing bullshit food to the people, doing the work just to do it. It's either you're going to give your best or don't do it at all. That's how I rock. That's why I live by an attitude of gratitude. Attitude, the word, when you add up all the letters, equals to 100. And gratitude to me is number one. My prayer, the title, is gratitude. Every day, I'm thanking God, and everywhere I go to buy food, I say the word thank you to that person 1 billion times. I'm always the most grateful person. So I would refuse to let anybody around me be ungrateful. I'm saying this on camera. What else you want to tell the world?
Que, como tú lo has dicho, la gratitud no es solamente la palabra, sino con tus acciones. Y realmente yo no soy una persona grateful, pero voy a seguir 1% better, Kaizen.
Kaizen, my respect. See, gratitude, we got to pay rent for gratitude every single, not day, every second.
Yeah.
When you approach life by the second, like success, every day start at 0. The minute you start every day at 0 and you count your blessings instead of counting your problems, it's the day your day is going to literally what? Change. But most people, they don't look at life like that. Starting to be grateful for the things that do not cost money, it's the day your life is going to change.
Yeah, true.
Be grateful. Be thankful. Be grateful. Be thankful. That's all I'm going to say. Con esta me despido. Till next time, episode 21. Put a comment, positive, negative. Hey, guys, I genuinely believe that if you put a negative comment, you're going to help us
Improve.
more than putting a positive comment.
Yeah.
I really value negativity more than positivity. I'm going against the norm, against the grain. People don't want negative comments. I do want them. Whatever negativity you want to put there, and one thing about me, I would never delete a negative comment. Put a negative comment. And if you're one of my enemies, because my only enemy is myself, and you want to sit with me, let me know. Because what's not recorded is not remembered. So I could show you how ungrateful motherfucker you are, bitch.